Good morning, Miss. In this video, I'm going to talk about my evidence number 3. My name is Hector Ronaldo Ceballos Vasquez, and I'm gonna start now. Well, first, the impact of the cult of the social groups in my problem is the impact of cultural diversity in my ethnographic research is big because in the past evidence I did research about violence in relationships. So persons of a different groups think different about how to be in a relationship. And that is true because not everyone thinks the same, and some groups are more like open-minded and other groups are more close-minded. Well, and next I do a survey to my family, my parents, my brother and his wife, and my uncles. How to have a good relationship? This question, the majority tell me that talking each day is great a great way to have a good relationship. How to avoid to argue with your girlfriend or boyfriend? The answer in all tell me the same answer that talk with that person of all the problems that the person has in the world, in the way home, and things like that. The last question that I asked was what you can tell us about the violence in relationships. They tell me that in the ancient days the husband was like more it was more normal to punch your wife in the past because all the stuff of men are better than women. Next I'm going to tell you about the causes. One cause was persons without education. That is true because a person with education, or the they your parents tell you that punch is bad. Kick, take a give a punch, or things like that is bad anymore if the person is your partner. Different forms of child love, and there is a little cause, but it's still a cause because some persons are like they more like the woman tell the man to punch her because she thinks that doing that the man is the woman feels more sure about that the man loves her and the man doesn't cheat her. One more common is abuse of alcohol and drugs. When a man or woman go to their house and they are bad because they're alcohol and or drugs, they doesn't have all the senses, so they punch and kick her husband or his wife. And another one was mental illness, and some persons are like bipolar or has some problems in their mind that they punch their wife or their husband. In the picture, you can see a man with priority. And graphic techniques that I used was life stories in the survey when I ask about my parents about that topic is when the person tells you directly their stories. They they tell me my parents, my brother, and her wife and his wife and my uncles how they have a great marriage. Investigation oriented to several types of problems, like my problem that is violence in relationships, is focused on problems. Next, I'm going to talk about the woman punch the man and the man punch the woman. Both because the new the new way to think in this century is that women are like men. So some women take advantage of that and thinks that if she punched the man in the relationship, he is going to be like more like an object for her. And also is was most in the past the man also punched the woman, and nowadays it's the men still do that. The problems I faced during the ethnographic research was that all my family they doesn't have this problem. They like was a very good relationship, all my family. So it was difficult for me to like ask them because all all their marriage was like good, then they doesn't have these problems. So it was the main difficult for me. Well, finally, my personal opinion is that in all relationships, a man or woman need to love the partner, the boyfriend or the girlfriend, and when they has like problems, don't go to punch her or kicking him. It's more like you need to talk with that person and solve the problems talking like people do in nowadays. But some persons are like they watch some stuff, they have problems in her house, in his or her house when they were child. So they think that that is normal, but the reality is that when you punch a girl or the girl punch her boyfriend is bad. It seems bad. I mean, it's bad because we all they are partners. They have they have a relationship like because they love each other. So I think that that this problem is bad, and the solution of this problem is going to like the psychology psychologist to talk with that person of your problem that you have. If you have mental illness, if you have like abuse of drugs and alcohol, you need to talk to a real prepared persons in that topic so you can be more normal with your partner and solve all your problems by talking to that person. Thank you for watching this. I hope you like it.